It's time for This Week in Review, right here on Trinidad Media, hosted by Kiegs. We found ourselves at odds this week concerning a policy that guests at functions hosted by the president could only bring their spouse. But how else is the president to find herself a man if every single guy keeps bringing his loose birds around? That, of course, is a joke. This policy is actually old news and was put in place by one of her predecessors who decided that if he can't bring his loose birds around, no one else can. Having yourself a merry little Divali isn't going down so well with the
Mahasabha Dharma March.
Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha. It appears that the launch of Sweet 100's 100 Days of Christmas came a full 30 days before Divali. So next year we can either expect a 100 days of Divali or a sweet 60 days or so of Christmas.
And I recommend to you, sir, that you immediately replace Kalm Imbut as Minister of Finance and appoint Daulatia, my grandmother, as the Minister of Finance.
Have you ever wondered why Philip Edward Alexander keeps retiring from and then returning to politics? It could be that he's toying with the idea of becoming a graphic artist, but he's unfortunately only as good at that as he is at being a politician. This picture is from a wedding. And this picture is from an imaginary pep rally. There's still some hope for Philip Edward Alexander, however, because he's still not winning the award for the worst politician in Trinidad and Tobago. That title is currently being held by Rodney Charles.
Anybody, and the PNM party is the best party to take Trinidad and Tobago out of the morass and out of the nonsense and out of the stupidity that passes for governance in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay!
Don't ever do that again.
Stay off
You hear me?
the weed!
A post that was widely circulated on social media warned the citizens about the criminal intentions of Mr. Vibert Small. He's definitely going to have a hard time accessing anyone's home now and killing mosquitoes.
He did nothing wrong.
5 detainees of the YTC escaped by using a hacksaw blade and sawing their way out of their dormitory, and then they found themselves on a red carpet to freedom. A representative from the YTC advised that they are bound by the Children's Act, so they can't have jail cells, and apparently security guards, regular patrols, and CCTV monitoring are also on that list. Honesty is the best policy, especially if you're in a room cornered by 3 girls who have evidence that you have been with Kidel. Aspiring soca artist Sasha Scipio found out this week that the S in soca stands for skin. In an attempt to have her music played on the radio, the advice she received from a DJ was to show more skin, and that was followed by an invitation for drinks. To that DJ, I say, sir, I don't mind a few drinks, and I'd also like to have my music played on the radio. Don't forget to check out Follow Fashion from Kiegs on YouTube, folks. That brings us to the end of our stories this week. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Trinidad Media and at Hosted by Kiegs. We'll see you next week for another episode of This Week in Review.
What's that? What's going on next door there? You hear that?